What's up, Cinemaniacs? I just got the opportunity to see the blockbuster of the year. And what movie is this? Of course, it is Star Wars, The Force Awakens. And this review is probably going to be one of my quickest of all time because I just feel like this movie can so quickly get into the spoil territory, and I don't want to spoil this for anyone. I don't want to send anybody down that rabbit hole. So what I'm going to do is keep it short and to the point. This movie was probably the most entertaining movie I have seen this year. And you know I have seen a lot of movies this year. I think I'm up to 63 2015 releases. I've seen all the big blockbusters. I've seen a lot of independent movies. This one was the most entertaining, not probably, like I said before, it was the most entertaining film of the year. And by far the most fun that I've had in a theater this year. The practical effects mixed in with the CG effects was hands down the best this series, this franchise has ever done. And that is especially true in 3D. I don't typically endorse 3D movies. I just don't usually like the way it looks. Sometimes it makes people nauseous. There are so many reasons why I don't recommend 3D movies very often. But this movie I saw in IMAX 3D, and it had the best 3D visuals I have ever seen in a movie, period. The sound and the score was as good as it has ever been. And I think J.J. Abrams did a phenomenal job with trying to cram 30 years worth of story into a 2-hour and 16-minute movie. But that is also where the movie suffered a little bit. You didn't really get enough character building. The plot felt a little weak because of the lack of building up of these characters. And if the original characters weren't in this movie, it would have been tough to sell as a Star Wars movie. There was just something about it that didn't completely feel like a Star Wars movie. But I'm hoping now that we've been introduced to new characters that they will be able to do a better job building them up in the future films. Another issue that I had with this movie was you felt a little deja vu when you were watching and seeing everything play out. And I'm not going to get into it much because
spoilers.
Now, to quickly touch on the new characters that we got in this movie, Rey, who was played by Daisy Ridley, was by far the best part of this movie. She is the main focal point in this movie, and she carried this movie like she has been doing this forever. She did such a phenomenal job being in this role. She is very talented, and I expect very big things from her in the future. John Boyega, he did a pretty good job as well, but his shtick wore on me a little bit as time went on in the movie. Kylo Ren was also very good, but he took his mask off a couple of times, and when that happened, I felt a little less intimidated due to the look of his face. Now, I could go on, but I would lead to spoilers, and I am not going to do that in this review. We are going to be doing a spoilers edition coming very soon, possibly recording as early as this coming Monday. So you'll get all your spoilers there if you want them. So I'm going to cut it off right here and repeat how much fun I had watching this movie. And I look forward to seeing this again tomorrow in the theater, and probably later next week, and maybe the week after. So yes, I enjoyed this film, and I will give Star Wars The Force Awakens an 8.5 out of 10. The hashtag in JJ We Trust has been thrown around quite a bit lately. I think he did a great job taking the first step in this new Star Wars world that should only get better as they keep digging into it. So that's it for my review, but the one question I have for you guys is this. In what order do you rate these movies? If you've seen 7, throw it in there. Tell me where you put it. For me, it's 6, 5, 4, 7, 2, 3, 1. I have never given any of these movies, even the prequels, a negative review. They have all gotten a 6 or better on my report card. And I'm sorry if Return of the Jedi is my favorite. Go ahead, slay me in the comments. But what is your order? Sound off in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this very vague review. I also hope that you have as much fun as I did in the theater watching Star Wars come back. And now that this movie is over and I can focus on the holiday season coming up, I wish you guys a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you guys have a blast at the movies this weekend. Peace!
If you watch the show on YouTube, please click that thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.